much to talk about as far as this forecast for tomorrow. We're calling it a game changer because it definitely is. And hopefully a lot of folks will be paying very close attention to this. So if you are doing something right now, please pause just for a second because there's a lot of details.
Yes, absolutely. Your weather word today is, I was thinking when we were doing that story, it's nice that you can upgrade your phones and all the technology. Sometimes I'd like to upgrade the forecast. I don't know if you're able to do that, but that's your word today, upgrade.
You and me both. I haven't found that button yet in our system, but we're still looking for it, Jay. Yeah, it's certainly a busy 24 to 48 hours to get through. And the reason why, I mean, you know, we like to keep things real here. There's an area of low pressure that'll be developing and strengthening. This is our first real strong storm system that we're dealing with as we get the jet streams involved now, and we'll have markedly different results depending on where you are. So tonight we'll get that out of the way first. We've got the clouds. It continues to be muggy. We will have some showers around, not expecting any widespread heavy rain tonight, but it remains warm. You see temperatures staying in the 60s, much like last night. And here's some of the passing rain that we have. Pretty good dose of it heading through Stark County, eventually getting into Trumbull, southern Ashtabula County. Spotty showers for the Tribe game. We're trying to get that in. I think we will, but we will be dodging some rain showers as we go throughout the course of the evening. But again, nothing widespread moving in here tonight. Cold front's off towards the west. We've been tracking this all week from the west coast. Much cooler on the back side of that. We're still on the warm side of things, but there's not a lot of activity on the leading edge of this. Just some more showers back towards Chicago. But if you look at the upper levels, the jet stream, these bright colors, these are these very strong winds in the jet stream, some 80 to 120 mile per hour winds in the upper levels, digging into areas of Kansas, much like a top. If you push this area here, you're going to get a spin on the northern periphery of that. That will spin up an area of low pressure tonight and tomorrow. That will kind of wrap all this rain together and develop some rain even further and really ramp up that wind as well. So in terms of impacts, we've divided this nicely. Betsy did a great job with this graphic. It's going to be very different depending on where you are in the viewing area. So we'll start with our northwestern counties. It's going to be rainy. It's going to be windy during the course of the day tomorrow. Heavy rain, perhaps some power outages with that as well as we get that frictionless wind off the lake tomorrow. So that's what you're going to be dealing with out towards Sandusky, Norwalk. You get down towards our southwestern counties. That includes you in Worcester, Medina, over towards Mansfield along 77. Very different morning to afternoon. We're going to start with some showers. It'll be breezy and warm in the morning. We'll get that low through here. We'll see falling temps and some heavier rain and storms potentially as we get into the afternoon. Then the rest of us from Cleveland, Akron, down towards New Philly, out towards the east, we're going to be dealing with a PM storm potential. We're going to keep a really close eye on this because by afternoon, after a fairly dry day tomorrow, it's going to be warm as well. By afternoon, we'll be watching the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms. Yeah, that's been added to our forecast as that system finally lifts out. So what's that look like on the map? Well, as we go hour by hour with your National Design Mart forecast, you can see tomorrow morning, this is an upgrade from the forecast we had last night. We will have mainly dry conditions with just some spotty showers. I think much of our day's dry east of 77. Here's the heavy rain. That's where the wind will be also. Eventually that will translate east. Here comes our frontal boundary. Afternoon towards early evening hours. This is the line of storms we'll have to watch. All modes of severe weather possible with that if that develops. And you can see as it moves off towards the north, we wrap into cool air. We've still got 70s here, 60s, even 50s out towards the west. And eventually we're all breezy with scattered showers around throughout our Thursday. In terms of rainfall, still expecting heavy rain. Bulk of it is going to be west towards Toledo, but still a good 1 to 2 inches. The other story is the wind. It is not going to be windy at all east of 71 tomorrow during the day. Strong winds, as we mentioned, out towards Sandusky. Eventually, all that wraps in here with gusty winds as we get into northeast Ohio Thursday. Got all that? Boy, that's a lot. We'll have another update next half hour. Union Home Mortgage 7-day. 70s tomorrow and falling, 60s on Thursday. We get a break on Friday before more rain moves in here, getting on into the weekend. We'll be right back with more What's New after this.